Welcome aboard Celebrity Eclipse. It's the 6th of October 2014 and the ship is on a 14-day cruise to the Azores and the Canaries. We are presently in the Atlantic Ocean, sailing in a southwesterly direction towards the Azores. This is our balcony stateroom 9125, located on deck 9, forward end of the port side of the ship, and we are about 4 cabins back from the bridge. Very nicely appointed cabin, large 3-seater settee, lots of room, large TV screen, tea and coffee making facilities, and a rather nice bathroom. One of the largest we've ever had on board one of the ships that we have been on. Large shower with multiple jet head, and all the toiletries provided, shower gels, shampoo, body lotions, etc. And plenty of storage space for your personal items. Let's start by taking a stroll around the ship and get our bearings. This is the Sky Lounge on deck 14. It is at the forward end of the ship with a wonderful view over the ocean, and it is looking down on the forward helipad. It is complete with dance floor, music stand area, its own bar, and is a rather nice place to relax and get wonderful views of the surrounding ocean. As you leave the Sky Lounge, you come across the main forward lift shafts. There are 4 lifts and they serve all floors from deck 2 to deck 15. This is the solarium pool, which was drained overnight because there was a little rough weather, nothing major but enough to make the decision to empty the pools for safety reasons. And this is looking along the deck at deck 14. I've now moved up to deck 15, looking down there at the bridge, and there is one other deck, the Solstice deck, which is deck 16. This is the forward end of that area. Lovely sun lounge area when the weather is good, looking down on the helipad and the bow of the ship. The forward mast area with its various antenna and radar, and looking back along the length of the ship, which is over 1,000 feet long. The Solstice deck, of course, would be equipped with the sun lounges when the weather was suitable, and makes a very nice sun lounging area. There are various lounging types here, from the traditional sunbed to padded beds. A very nice area. This is the roof of the forward solarium, and it's actually covered in solar panels. There are 212 solar panels here which act partly as electrical generation and partly as sunshade for the solarium. This is looking forward. This is the main deck 14, looking back to the stern of the ship. And located on deck 14 is this grill, which, when the weather is suitable, supplies all sorts of grills like burgers and sausages and hot dogs and light snacks. There are 2 main pools with the various jacuzzis and a water fountain feature. But because of the weather at the time and the high wind, the pools were not filled at this present time. We're now looking back towards the Oceanview Cafe. This is the main buffet area of the ship. The Oceanview Cafe is open basically 20 hours a day. There's sure to be something here for everyone's appetite and preferences. So this is a help yourself buffet throughout the day. The menu changes through the day, of course. At times it will be breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, and anything in between. It is a lovely large area, plenty of room to select your food, lots of places to sit and eat and enjoy your food, and the variety is simply amazing. Salads of all types, sandwiches, gourmet entrees, Asian specialities, Chinese food, Indian food, fish, meats, basically you name it, it's here. In some of the areas they will actually prepare your particular preference, so you can select your ingredients from what is displayed in front of you and the chef will cook what you like. Beautiful desserts, cakes, pastries, beautifully presented, and a seemingly endless variety. Fresh fruit in abundance, of course, and these speciality areas. Along with the food, of course, there is a drinks station. The drinks station provides iced water, various fruit-based drinks and mixtures, and always tea and coffee. There is also a waiter service here, and although it's a help yourself buffet, you can always ask the waiter to get you a particular drink or any additional items that you require. In the pasta kitchen and pizzeria area, there are a number of dishes that are pre-prepared, but you can ask the chef here to create something that you particularly like. So you can select your own toppings, for example, for your particular preference in pizza, or they will make up a pasta dish to your liking. Overall, a very, very nice buffet area. And of course, you must finish with an ice cream. So the ice creams are all available, and then the various toppings to create your own wonder. This is just a little display of some of the possibilities and to show off the chef's particular skills. Above the Ocean Cafe is half an acre of real grass, with an unexpected item at the stern.
One reason that we can open this up once they fully melt it together and they're one piece of glass. So it's much more stable. Aesthetically, it turns out a lot nicer as well. Nice and even on the top. Using a Sofietta tool, this is the way we can further inflate that glass bubble after we've removed it from the blowing iron. Blow up the glass. So kind of fun way to still change quite rapidly. When our glass is hot, you can pay special attention to our rate of turn. So the faster we turn pretty slow, and only start turning rapidly when we're sitting at the bench, unless we're doing our spin the wind move where we open the piece pretty dramatically without touching the glass at all. We'll just actually turn very rapidly, and the heat of the material will cause it and the centrifugal force to flare out. I think we'll do that next time. So opening this up a little bit more, building up the temperature. And then you can even use gravity to add a nice effect to the top of this bowl. So this is one time when we'll turn quite rapidly inside the furnace as the glass gets hotter and hotter. All right. Okay. Oh, knock that right off. Look at that beautiful kind of draped top. So the gravity is why that adds that nice fluting to the edges. If he had kept the iron just straight, it would have just flared the glass out. It wouldn't have curved like that. A beautiful fluted bowl. Now in order to save this bowl, we have to slowly cool it down. It takes about 8 to 12 hours to cool down our kind of glass with the comes right off. And then inside it goes. Where we'll see it tomorrow. Beautiful bowl. Bob Swidergall, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the rear lift elevator shaft. There are 8 elevators here, 4 on either side, and again these elevators or lifts travel between deck 2 and 15. This is the library. I believe that was situated on deck 7. It actually covers 2 decks, as you can see, with a nice restful area for casual reading. This is a real tree. It is located in that metal sphere with its own soil and water supply, and creates quite a nice feature in the centre of the rear lift shaft area. This gives some indication of the scale of the ship here and the height to which the elevator's lifts travel. There are various displays around the ship. This one is largely LED and plasma screen, and these displays change throughout the day. This is now looking across the rear atrium and down to deck 3. The decor of the ship is quite different from a number of other ships. This ship seems to have used a large proportion of modern materials which give it a very light and airy feel, and timber is used to a lesser extent. These are the dishes that are available on a small cafe on deck 5 called Bistro on 5. This is basically a creperie. These are a variety of displays of the various crepes that they make, both savoury and sweet. And this is looking into the Bistro on 5 as a whole. Opposite is Cafe El Bacchio. This is a lovely little coffee shop here with pastries and cakes supplied throughout the day. This is now walking along deck 5, the centre of which has this large art gallery and display, and the very popular on board ship art sales. These are a small set of shops which are on deck 5, rather upmarket stores here. Items in here quite expensive. I'm now at the forward end of deck 5. I'm just behind the forward theatre actually, and this space was used for table tennis throughout the day on level 3. Celebrity Central is just behind the forward theatre and is a small side theatre, and Quasar is the nightclub area. But during the day it was used for various other activities, and it also had this Wii type bowling alley. People seem to have a lot of fun using this bowling alley. And located just behind this area of the ship is the Fortunes Casino. They're always willing to take your contributions here when the ship is at sea, of course. Alongside the casino on deck 4 is the other area of shops. These are slightly more varied: perfume, tobacco, watches, cheaper sort of jewellery, more casual clothing. And throughout the cruise, various sales of various items on various days. We now are returning to the rear area of the ship with the rear lifts in the distance, and this is the martini bar. The bar surface here is real ice, and the martinis here are mixed with vigour. Another view of the rear lift elevator shaft, and we then make our way past this lovely room called Cellars. This is a wine bar basically, but a very, very nice comfortable area which is also used for entertainment in the evenings. This is the main dining room. This is over 2 levels. The top level is used for anytime dining, and the bottom level is used for the main dining of early or late sitting. This beautiful chandelier is based on the bubbles in champagne, and at the rear of this dining room is this most unusual wine cellar, rather attractive. Again, this is a very different style of restaurant to many ships, and I felt that this had a very light and airy feel to it, and it's basically white, stainless steel and glass. This area of the ship was being set for dinner, so you can see here the standard of the table linen and silverware, etc. This is the view from the lower level, which is on deck 3. Large restaurant here and 2 sittings. Lovely view of the central chandelier from this point. The food here was superb. Amazing choice on the menus and really high quality. This is a very different style of restaurant to other ships that we have been on, and I think it is really attractive. This is the area on deck 3, which is the shore excursions desk and customer relations, or what used to be called the purser's desk. Again, a large open space, very welcoming, and all the staff here very helpful. Nice view of the staircase here, and this of the rear lift elevator shaft once again. It is quite amazing to think of a shaft like this large open space in the middle of a ship. This is guest relations. All the staff here very helpful, and guest relations open 24 hours a day. Once again, this structure on a ship always fascinates me. Obviously the ship has many corridors of cabins, and then the speciality restaurants. There are a number of additional restaurants on the ship for which there is an additional charge. The charge seems to range between about $20 and $35 per person.
Well, where are we now? We're on day 2 at sea, and we are in the main restaurant for breakfast.
I think that I have found her.
Yes, here's yours truly, also having breakfast.
Of these evenings, we still have some available places. My colleague will gladly assist you with some bookings if you like. There we have small samples of calamari and also small samples of crab cake. We're busy whole morning preparing all this delicious food. Come closer, don't be shy. View on the ship, it's very nice and romantic, and and favorite beautiful goat cheese salad. It's arugula with golden fried goat cheese. Later on, so
Okay.
I promise I'm not gonna have a microphone and I'm not gonna sing. In fact, chef recommends also medium. Veal chop is coming with a bone. Also medium rare, because then all the juices from the bone released, everything is grilled, so everything is very healthy, not too much oil, not too much fat, and absolutely crown. Everybody loves it. Filet mignon, which is the best part of the cow. It's the most quality meat. It's a 9-ounce steak. So chef recommendation is also medium. Then all the flavors released. It's very nice and pink inside. But if you don't like it, it depends about the people preference. Shrimp and scallop brochetti. Yes. First, it's lightly marinated. Everything is very fresh. Everything they prepare in the morning to marinate it. They are doing actually right now. And then later on for dinner, everything is very nice, very fresh.
And the different fish?
Different fish. The red snapper. This is only these two fish we serve. One at the end.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna give you a cupcake. You will decorate your own cupcake. How is that? Number one, come close, don't worry. Welcome to Cuisine. How's everything going? You've been around? Everything's fine? For today, do you agree? Than yesterday, huh? Yes. We're a lot better, huh? A lot better. Thank you, Lord. Because I'm struggling sleeping also. That's good. All right. Come closer, we're just gonna, as we call ourselves here, okay? CTG, because this restaurant is something different. Something, if you haven't been here, something that you haven't tried before. And you will never find in any other cruise ship or on land. This is just a Celebrity, okay? It's called Culinary Journey. The concept of the restaurant is for you to try different dishes from different countries. Okay, some of the dishes that we have, starting with this one. Okay, obviously from where? India, 6 different types of curry comes to the table. We have chicken tikka masala, shrimp vindaloo, rogan josh, things like that. From India, you can go to Mexico. Taco Royale, this is a version of our tacos where we use Angus sirloin steak. But in our restaurant, you have to participate and make your own guacamole at the table. It's a little bit of fun. Okay, you cook a little bit. That's why it's an interactive dinner. From Mexico, you can go to France. Look at that, painter's mignon. You got the idea? You paint your beef with all the dipping sauces on the side. How is that? Okay, the painter's palette. From France, you can go to China. Chaitini, Chinese dish in martini glasses. You have orange chicken, sweet and sour pork, beef with black bean sauce, things like that. Of course, it comes with rice. No rice, no power, yeah? That's it. By the way, in this restaurant, it's a sharing concept. So, kebab, you see, you do like to share that one, yeah? There's grilled chicken breast marinated with garlic and yogurt, with saffron rice. So here, the best escargot you can ever have. It's a combination of lobster and escargot. Sushi lollipops. Look at that presentation. Because we know that a lot of people are struggling with chopsticks, so we decided to put them in lollipop form, yeah? See, tiger shrimps with aioli sauce. I told you, some dinners to remember, something unique. Check this out. This is called lava crab. One of the famous dish we have, Alaskan king crab meat inside, wrapped in a fillet dough with lobster sauce. I'm getting hungry now, trust me. All right.
Please don't mind, madam. If you take one to get the crab and the panini with the fruit salad as well. $7 cover charge, you can get everything there. We are next to the Cafe Albacho, the opposite side. Yes. Sweet crabs, madam.
And then fish meat stays there, goes in the hand.
Exactly the same bones, madam.
I'm joking. Don't believe me. I'm a
The lie is that he will take out the bones exactly as the same shape. Yes.
So how long is it cooked for then?
No, it's already been cooked inside.
Yes, how long for?
It's like takes about five minutes. Yes.
Are you catching the fish yourself?
Sometimes the chef tomorrow in Punta Delgado, but we already catch in Southampton.
The girls, they used to call him fisherman. Last contract.
I don't believe you. You liar.
No, it was previous one. I only lie for this one.
Oh, that looks good. What is the name of the fish? Oh,
Parpe made of avocado, salmon, crab meat, heirloom tomatoes, fresh from our garden at the Lone Club Grill.
Evening.
How are you, love?
So if I have past 10, 11 o'clock, it's a muscular spasm problem. You push it against the spine. And the other muscles are stronger, so the spine then is out of shape.
Salmon tartare, frog's legs, watermelon and tomato salad, feta cheese,
I think it's a small
or steak tornadoes, liver and bacon.
You're saying this
It's
pot,
a
boys?
phyllo dough tuber filled with some sort of cream and fresh
Thank you. You stand next to see
Ladies and gentlemen, great to have you here. And as we say in Great Britain and the United Kingdom, as we say, you don't half scrub up well, okay? So you look awesome. For anybody from any other country in the world, that means you look fabulous. So it's a big compliment, so thank you. Thank you indeed. It's been like a fashion show tonight, passing by. Okay, well, of course, you see the photograph of our wonderful captain, and he's about to make his appearance for you tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, a great person. That's more important than anything. A fantastic sailor, yes. A wonderful captain, and we all really enjoy being around him and his amazing crew. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's probably done me enough to get me a raise. So I'm probably never going to go too far at this point, but I'm going to tell you, he's also a great friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the master of the vessel, the amazing, come on, let's hear it for Captain Culinary.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to officially welcome you on board. Now, Celebrity Eclipse, it is the third and by far the best of the shortest class. This has nothing to do with the captain of the ship, of course, right? Did have the privilege, though, to follow the construction in Germany, and I was able to see them coming from raw steel to this beautiful and really exquisite vessels we have today. I can honestly tell you that is every inch a real celebrity. But no matter what, though, I think, no matter for a great cruise, apart from some nice weather, interesting port of call, of course, impeccable service and elegant ship, I think it's only the people that can make a difference. I would really love to have the opportunity to introduce to you each and every one of our 1,209 members who are on board. You're going to miss the show, that's for sure. What I can do, though, introduce to you the senior officer aboard the Celebrity Eclipse. And we'll start with our first gentleman, our chief engineer, George Pirelis from Athens, Greece. Hotel Director Daniel Tiller from Liverpool, England. Staff Captain Kostas Karachalios from Athens, Greece. Human Resources Manager Kim Tate from Vancouver, Canada. Environmental Officer Richard Bryan from Boston, Massachusetts. It's your first cruise? No? Ah, that's good. Mine's the first one. Shh. I've done a lot of practice on the local ports before I came on a sailing boat. That's good. I've got my iPad also with me, all the apps. I've googled it, London, straight line, that's it. And if everything fails, I have 3 options. Call a friend, 50-50, or the most my wild card is I can ask the audience. Gentlemen, cheers, health, happiness, smooth sailing, happy days, all the best, cheers.
Wednesday the 8th of October, and we are about 5 hours from the Azores. Breakfast on the balcony near the Azores.
Bring your table over.
Start in the balcony. We haven't even got a car dinner. Is it okay?